together for the fall time. And what that's going to entail, I'm not sure. So I'm not going to go into talking about what, 9 or 12 other minds are going to decide. So let's get into the police stuff. First off, just a lot of people are probably wondering why the police, why this was never in the media. I notified the media of this situation on May 6th when it happened. I notified them on May 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. I continued because I tried to get it out there. I wanted people to know because I was looking for similar cases where police may have went in and actually done a similar sort of chopping and hacking of the plants for no reason. Wasn't sure why, just concerned about it. And I look at this situation now and I read in this report, and it's one part of the report I don't mind reading to you, is just that that Constable John advised Staff Sergeant Olson and Inspector Powell and media liaison Constable McDonald of the file and possible further actions by Wilcox. They also imply in here that I said that I was going to use this situation to advance my medical marijuana cause. Medical marijuana is legal in Canada. I already have a license, so I'm not advancing no cause. What I'm advancing is police brutality and home invasion, okay, by police, when it's not right. When you come in and you do something wrong and you cut down somebody's plants, what I'm doing is advancing the Charter of Rights and Freedoms and exercising my right to it and hoping that other people learn from it and trying to explain that you can do that. It comes with a hefty cost. When you take on a police force, there's a lot of stress, a lot of time that goes into it. But the one thing you need to fundamentally understand is that you need to stand up for your rights and exercise your rights, and that you have them. And that nobody should be able to walk in and just leave you a police card with a smiley face and say, friggin', hey, we chopped down your plants. Call us. It's like, yeah, I'll call you, and then I'll call my lawyer, which I did. And trying not to get angry and even thinking about it, we'll just get into some of the pictures with what I can talk about. As you can see, these are the police photographs that they send when they take stuff out. This is a door here that was kicked in. I can't really talk about the particulars as to what's concerning about these pictures, but this will definitely come out more later when we can discuss it. You can see up there some of the plants that were cut down. I'll ask my camera lady just to zoom in, which she's probably already doing, and zoom in on some of these different pictures. Up here you can see where Sergeant Brown, this is what they do before any photo op. You know, they go and they take their the time they took the picture, which again, even the timelines sometimes are interesting in the report, but again, without getting into particulars. This is the window that police apparently came in. You can see we have our ADT stickers. So this is another issue. That's, you know, that's where they say they went in, and that's where there's definitely going to be some controversy should we end up in court. The other thing that what's fundamental about this is that for you legal growers out there, this is one thing that really matters. We all know to hang our paperwork, and in the regulations there's no stipulation of exactly where. Most of us hang them inside of our grow room because there's no high RH, which is going to destroy the paper, okay, because you have proper climate control. Therefore, usually your paperwork's hung inside the room where it's very noticeable because it's large and it's pink. However, my paper that police couldn't see in either of the two rooms, for not myself nor the other legal exemptee at this address, why was there no picture of the paperwork if they couldn't see it? Wouldn't that help to solidify the fact that I had so many wires blocking their paperwork? That is one little particular I will throw in because I find it kind of strange that they didn't send the pictures. And as soon as I sign whatever thing I have to sign in the end, I can no longer talk about this case. And that probably bugs me the most. But at the same time, with my health deteriorating, I can't carry this case on for friggin' 5 years just so I can see some sort of answers in court. This is more about reminding people that you can stand up for your rights and that I haven't laid down to mine. Okay, I'm still here. This case is still going on, and we'll let you know when this case is done. We just probably can't let you know what the figures are and what the final outcome is, other than a win or a loss. But the one thing I can tell you is that in the police document, they clearly take ownership. They took ownership on, if you go back to the police video on my YouTube channel, you can see where they take ownership then. So it's not about whether there's ownership, and it's not about whether the police were right and wrong in their actions. It's about whether you have rights to protocol. And when there's protocol in place and that protocol is not followed, okay, and you lose something, you should have a right to retain that. And unfortunately it costs you if you don't happen to know somebody that can help you out, or if you don't have the money to get an attorney. And legal aid doesn't cover this sort of stuff. So people's rights are stomped on a regular basis. But what I'm trying to tell you now is to please take my advice, remember your rights, look up your rights, and remember the police do not have the right to just simply cut your plans down and walk away. And the more we stand up to them and the more we make this known, I mean, for 4 months it hasn't been published in a single paper in Canada. The general public don't know that somebody with AIDS for 16 years just had their plans chopped down. Not that it matters, it's just one person with AIDS, right? You know, but what if it was you? That's the question. You know, we need to ask each other, because it comes down to the Charter of Rights and Freedoms of Canada, which means all Canadians, not just me and not just you, but all of us. So, this is Jason Wilcox signing out, and we'll update you the next time we legally can. Cheers.